Good morning and welcome to Occam's Razor Gardening, Cooking, and Canning, where we do an update on the garden every day as our growth progresses through the growing season. Please give us a like and a follow on YouTube, Rumble, like on YouTube, subscribe if you can. We like to build this channel, but we need the subscribers. And we need the followers. Well, our berry bush is continuing to be very healthy. I'm very blessed still not to have been exposed to the Japanese beetle invasion that I had last year. But if they do make an appearance, I do have the traps ready to set and dispatch. Really, it would only take one trap. When I got them last year, by the time I got the traps, because I could only order them online, they were not available locally. I mean, you know, we're not in Japan. And by the time they got here, they decimated half my plant. It was very hard to get rid of them. And even when I did set the trap, it only filled the bag by about maybe, I don't know, an eighth of the bag. And that was the end of the infestation. The pheromones smell like a nice little flowery smell to attract them. At least to me anyway. Make the smell different to a bug, I guess. But these are our compost potatoes. And yeah, they're in there. Compost got thrown, they started to grow over underneath, and we'll see how they turn out. Now, I had a comment on my lily video saying that I didn't have any lily beetles. I'd never heard of these things. I looked them up. And I'm, again, quite blessed that I have not seen those, neither here nor at my prior home where I had a garden up in Laurentian Valley, formerly known as Stafford Township, in the Ottawa Valley area. And I had tiger lilies there. In fact, you know, as all my relatives' properties, most of them have always had tiger lilies. And I've never seen these little red beetles that he mentioned. Again, very lucky. And yeah, I'd have to look up how to get rid of them. I don't know if the turmeric spray would work for those. It didn't work too effectively on the other beetles I had last year. Yeah, well, our tomato plant is just doing wonderfully. We had rain, nice, very, very loud rainfall last night. As we scan over our plants here in the corner with the rain as it was coming down, observed from the patio. Oh, geez, hey, look at these. I mean, all the way down. Look at that. Look. With the rain last night, really didn't see too many fireflies back here. Well, our peppers continue to get munched on a little, but you know, that's to be expected. If I'm going to lay my pepper pots right next to these where slugs can just travel into the plants, then I'm going to get this. And our sunflower, our only sunflower in the back, maybe he will get a name. What's this? What is this? This is growing, and oh, good. It's not growing in the path. All right, let's make our way down to the potatoes in the corner. What is this? Is this? Oh, it's just dirt. Good. Now, beetle damage. Not beetle damage, slug damage. That's fine. Too bad. Same discoloration there. What is that? No, it's just dirt. Good. Ooh. Let's get in there. Oh, sorry about the finger. Okay, our pea plant. Many peas ready to harvest. I have no choice. Got to do some today. Right after I make the jam, because I have over a pound of berries. So I dug out some jars, canner, and next I'll just get a few lids in my lid storage area. We'll make up some jam. We'll can a few of those. Maybe put that video up on Sunday. And our onion patch doing quite well. And of course the kale. Kale continues to grow. Yep. Now we should get possibility of thunderstorms on and off again today. With a high 27. Summer is back after these last couple of days of unseasonably cool temperature. I was looking at the dates on my jam from last year on the lids, and by the 22nd of June I had already done 2 batches of jam. So it's obvious that this growing season is much slower because of the weather. All right, oh, what are you? Hey, are you? You're not that nasty beetle type that I had last year. You're just, that was just looks like a little. Ladybug, huh? Okay, well, as long as they're not an infestation. I'm quite happy to have a few ladybugs. And yeah, just beautiful flowers. Now, so this one here is not going to produce fruit. These, neither is that one. These should have been in a salad. Okay, do we have zucchinis? We have one right there. And that one wants to flower and give us the same fail thing as this one. Look, it's already turning yellow. That's that weird ribbed zucchini plant. They taste just like a regular zucchini, except they have ribs running the length of the zucchini, not sideways. More flowers. Okay, well, I'll walk down the plants here, having a quick look at the leaves. I don't see any egg clusters on the leaves. Wow, look at the size of this bloody leaf. Look at that. I did find some egg clusters on a leaf in this box. And instead of scraping the eggs off, I just ripped off that part of the leaf. Mostly because the plant is new. There's plenty of other leaves. And as you can see, the competition here in the box is crazy. That's okay. Just keep feeding them. Feeding them the banana water. This, if you haven't heard of the banana water, it's a recipe given to me by a Filipino friend. and has her own garden every year. She has basically 3 banana peels in a bucket. Let it sit for 3 days, then use that water. Obviously, leaching the potassium from the banana into the water. Very good for the plants. Wow. Well, the soil got nice and drenched. Very nicely drenched. Now that egg cluster I found was here somewhere. No, of course, it's by one of those big brown beetles. Looks like a stink bug. There we go. I'm gonna have to change your direction to the side. We can't have you spilling out onto the grass. Let's see what we got here. What are you holding on to? Oh, good. Okay, as long as we can get him going in the right direction. And as this one here continues to climb, and our other peas in the front, in the front of the back. Yeah, starting to look like a beautiful jungle under there. Oh yeah. Okay, let's go to the front and have a look and see how Butch is doing.
The day of the Triffids, when terror rained from the sky. The day of the Triffids, when the earth... The day of the Triffids.
Yes, they look a little freaky. Okay, well, our flowers have all done their part, except for the new ones going out today. The rain really cleaned them up. Very hard rain. Hosta's about to bloom. And this is as vibrant as I have ever seen this lavender. I'm very impressed. And this is banana water, folks. Banana water, some sun. Okay, well, our other sunflower here is doing quite well. This will be a giant sunflower. Should grow taller than this. Yeah, I figure this little fella, if he's allowed to live, if the critters leave him alone, he should grow to, yeah, about there, about the top of the screen. Yeah. And there's Butch. How you doing, Butch? Yeah, Butch is still doing fine. Look at that. Look how well that break healed. Amazing. Okay, you're gonna come out soon. And there we go. How are we vining? Not yet, just about to. Just about to vine. I'll try to direct the vines into the back first, because we like to give the other plants a chance to get big and strong before they all battle it out. as they do the garden rumble in their own jungle. Here's that, and then this little fellow here is still healthy. Yeah, with a little help from me, keeping all these morning glories away. The squash continues to expand, just like this wonderful little guy. Oh, competing here with this guy? Maybe no competition. There we go. And the other sunflower, the plant of many sunflowers. Now let's look at our morning glories as they gloriously continue to climb. Very nice. Look at that. Let's go inside here. Yeah. Look at that. I'll go across here. On the other side, of course, only gets the sun halfway through the day. And I always forget the water back here. And our birdshit berry bush. So I have to come out here and oh, there's so many ripe this morning. Look at this. Look at that. Oh. Oh, all the antioxidants in that? Handful of berries if you can get them every day. Very good for your health. Now, this bush gave me so much jam last year that I gave a half dozen jars away as a gift for somebody's anniversary. And then out of the other jars, I have at least a jar a week with the homemade bread. And I still have several jars left. So, blessed, as always. Oh, I really gotta get out here, get this picking then. Saturday morning now, and decided to sleep in a little. So now, lost the advantage of an early start, but that's okay. Because look at the bounty. My higher power has given me to pick this one, so that I can enjoy this bounty throughout the year. If you've made it this far to the end, I really appreciate you being here. Again, please give us a follow, please subscribe, and please come back and see us again. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.